Hope you're doing well today. Hope you have nothing but good health, prosperity, a strong mindset, and a healthy vision for the future. Bro, I'm upset. You wanna know why I'm upset? Because the bank is not your friend, okay? Let's talk about interest rates. I'm gonna break this down into a story, bro. So let's say you have Todd, okay? Todd wants to start saving some money. So Todd thinks, let me get a job real quick, all right? So he gets a job and he starts working. He's working full time. Good job, Todd. Keep it up. So Todd's working full time and he gets his first paycheck. His first paycheck comes in and he goes, okay, what do I do with the money? So Todd decides to be smart, right? He wants to save for his future. He wants to have a future where 10, 20, 15, 30, whatever years down the line, he has money saved up, right? So he goes to the bank. The bank goes, hey, Todd, you have some money on you. We'll store your money, right? And then if you want to use it later, you can take it out, right? And on top of that, we'll even give you some back to hold it. Now, little does he know that the bank doesn't actually give him that much back, right? He's thinking that if he keeps his money in the bank, over time, the money that he has will still retain the same value that it did when he first dropped it off. But that's not the case because of our favorite op, inflation. Inflation is roughly around 3% annually, right? It changes depending on the market, but stuff like that. But basically the buying power that Todd had in the beginning, let's say he dropped off like $100, right? Against inflation, that $100 in the next year could have a buying power of around 97, right? That's the kind of general idea. So a year goes by, Todd looks at his bank account, right? And it says 100, but he realized that the cost of living and the cost of goods have increased. So that $100 that Todd used to have can't buy him the same things that it used to back when he first dropped it off. So now he's upset, right? Todd is mad because his money feels like it's not doing anything, right? And the truth is, a lot of people are Todd. A lot of people are taught to be like Todd because what's the first thing you do when you turn 16? You go to the bank, you get a credit card. Actually, yeah, 16 is roughly around there, 16, 18, right? You go to the bank, you learn about getting a credit card and having money associated to the bank. Realistically, the bank will not have your best interests at heart, okay? The bank is not your friend. They just want to hold your money so that they can use it to pay off their fees and give you a little kickback from time to time. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not going to tell you what to do, and I'm not going to tell you where to put your money. But I will say that there are certain places and certain accounts where you can put your money that will actually work for you that aren't investments. Every country is going to be a little different, but I'm going to give you some Canadian financial game, bro. If you have your money in the top 5, you should genuinely and really consider looking into accounts that give you higher interest yield on money that you've either deposited or money that you're holding, okay? And we want to do this with no catches, all right? So I'm talking about no minimum balances, no annual fees, no hidden costs, right? You put the money in, it's yours, right? And there are a lot of options, right? I'll put one on the screen. I'll put one on the screen just for you. But you know what I'm saying? Not financial advice. You have to make that decision on your own time. Putting that money in like either a TFSA or investing it in a form where you will get some kind of either dividends or return on interest or other forms of advantages from having it be there that doesn't just rot away from inflation is going to be a very, very good strategy. As long as it gives you some form of interest back, and if you can aim for like 3%, then you're going to be in a way better position than keeping it sitting at the bank. Because remember, the bank is not your friend, okay? This is part 4 of the money arc, right? We're going to keep building up on that financial knowledge. So watch this video, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.